Whenever people hear the word PR campaign, they imagine newspaper coverage, viral headlines, and brands everywhere. But have you ever noticed how does a PR campaign actually work? Like what happened before that media coverage appears? Who decide the story? How is the story created? And why do some campaigns succeed while other completely fail? Well, today I'm talking you behind the scenes, and trust me, a PR campaign is much more sending a press release. So in this video, I will show you exactly how a PR campaign works from start to finish. You can thank me later. It starts with a goal. Most people think PR start with writing. Wrong. PR start with a goal. Before doing anything, we ask, what are we trying to achieve? For example, brand awareness, product launch, thought leadership, reputation management, even promotion. Because if you don't know the goal, you can't build the strategy. And honestly, this is where many beginners get confused. They focus on tactics first, but in PR, strategy comes before execution. Understanding the story. Once the goal is clear, the next step is finding the story, and this is where PR become interesting because journalists don't care that your company exists. Harsh, maybe true, absolutely. What they care about is what's new, what's different, why should people care. So PR professionals start looking for an angle. Sometimes the story is new product, industry report, funding announcement, expert opinion, customer success story. The goal is simple: turn information into a story people actually want to read. Building the strategy. Now that we have a story, it's time to build the campaign strategy. This is where we decide target audience, media publication, key messages, spokesperson, timeline. Think of this as creating a roadmap because random PR rarely work. Good PR is planned. Creating campaign asset. Now come the content part. Depending on the campaign, this could include press release, media pitch, spokesperson codes, FAQs, media list, campaign brief. This is the material that supports the campaign. And here, this is the part most people think PR start with, but actually we are already half away through the process. Media outreach. Now it's showtime, guys. The story is ready, the assets are ready, the media list is ready. Now PR professionals start pitching journalists, and no, they don't send the same email to everyone. At least they shouldn't. Different journalists cover different topics, so outreach needs to be relevant. This is where pitching, follow-ups, relationship buildings all come into play. Coverage and monitoring. Once journalists pick up the story, coverage starts coming in. And honestly, this is the part client usually see, but behind that one article there could be days or even weeks of work. PR team then monitor the media coverage, mention, reach, sentiment to understand how the campaign performed, reportings and learning. And finally, we measure result. Questions like, did we achieve the goal? Which media outlet performed best? What worked? What didn't work? Because every campaign teaches something, and those learning help improve future campaigns. So yes, a PR campaign is not just a press release, it's a process. It starts with a goal, then comes to the story, then a strategy, then outreach, then coverage, and finally measurement. And that's what happened behind the scenes of most PR campaign. The next time you see a brand featured in the news, remember that's probably a PR team working very hard behind that story. So that's all for today. If you have any question about PR campaigns, let me know in the comment, and if there are any topics you want me to cover next, let me know. Bye bye.